No lo vemos, pero no. Que la lucha se fue y la noche llegó. Ay, quiero saber si usted quiere lo mismo que yo. Dime para dónde vamos después de la playa. Si no secamos, yo traigo la toalla y de nuevo nos vamos. Pero en mi cama te voy a dar tabla de selfie, yeah. Dime pa' dónde vamos después de la playa. Si nos secamos, yo traigo la toalla y de nuevo nos vamos. Pero en mi cama te voy a dar tabla de selfie, yeah. Dime, ¿vamos para el mambo o no vamos para el mambo? Tú me dices, mami. Zumba. What you got this? Después de la playa, si no secamos, yo traigo la toalla y de nuevo nos vamos. Pero en mi cama te voy a hacer tabla de selfie. Mami, tú vives allá.
Mirepoix. Got it. Alright, it's going to be behind us on the screen. Can you see that pretty good or no?
What?
On the screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't see that.
Oh, on there?
Yeah.
No, I can't see it on there.
Oh, right now I have the starting soon screen. Sorry.
Might need some spoons down here for the sauce. For the sauce.
Some what?
Spoons. For the sauce.
True.
Shit. Mic check. Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture of you because.
Oh shit! Okay, hold on.
Not ready. She won't do that.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's so low.
Is it?
Yeah. Like up until. There you go.
Trying to get the background. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Get the mics in there. Hope you're making a picture over here.
Oh. The sound is on.
They can hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, get wrecked.
My friend was like, I can hear you getting your pic.
Oh shit, yo.
There it goes. All right. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Boom, boom.
Friends and
Boom.
family. Yes.
Highly anticipated.
Yes. Greatly anticipated.
We are here for you. This is the Mirepoix, episode 10.
Yeah.
We all love even numbers. We all love to get caught up in the best of ways. And what we got right now for you is National Hispanic Heritage Month.
Absolutely. Our peoples.
Yeah.
Well, your people, but y'all my peoples too.
We all peoples. Hey, there's a country in Africa that speaks primarily Spanish.
What you trying to say, bro?
I mean, it's the motherland for everything.
Yeah.
For everyone.
We'll say that.
Yeah, but welcome to the Mirepoix. For those that are new and joining us, a Mirepoix is a reduction. It is a mother sauce. It is the base and foundation for all things wonderful and great in the culinary world. A true Mirepoix is onion, carrot, celery. Our Mirepoix is myself, Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias. We have Chef Kais, and we are joined by our...
Natasha Gonzalez. That's so boring. I don't have like a...
Can you do the 210?
Yeah. Throw it up.
Okay.
Represent. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. 210. Yes.
Bam.
There you go.
Represent, yo.
Yeah, our local celebrity here.
Oh my God.
She's going to be big. we were talking off camera before, and she's just very humble, but she's definitely bigger than her body, as John Mayer would say.
John Mayer?
Kind of cut me off a little bit.
I know.
There we go. Now we're all live.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering why we were so quiet. There we are. We're back. Hello.
Oh, we need to do that all over?
Nah, they heard me. I could hear it in the microphone. Just to be safe, welcome to the Mirepoix. We are a collection of fine foods, fine people, and fine great things.
Take two.
We are joined today by the wonderful...
Natasha, a.k.a. Northfield 210.
There you go.
Bam.
There you go.
And we are here for you, the Mirepoix, celebrating, teaching, culturing, all the wonderful things of National Hispanic Heritage Month. And I just want to kick things off with a shot.
Oh, God.
Mezcal.
Yeah, a
Give
little
me,
mezcal.
Like the tiniest.
Oh, you have the tiniest. I got you, girl. And I got your orange in it, too.
Oh, you're so
Yeah, hey, we take care of everybody that comes our way.
This is not tiny.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, my God. See?
Hey, did y'all see the video that's going viral right now of the girl that was on the podcast? And
No.
her wig slowly came off.
No.
I have to shut up. That kind of reminded me.
Well, this is not a wig.
It's not a wig, but the microphone, the headphones kind of just...
That's never happened to me before.
I'm pretty sure her wig never came off.
You know?
Is it still a full moon right now?
Yeah. Technically, it's like most vibrant vote.
Got it.
Got it. This is my first.
But yeah, I didn't even take my shot. But let's do some catching up, man. How's everything been going for you, brother?
So life is going great. Right after this podcast finishes, I will be driving my happy self to Oklahoma to hit the casinos with a few friends, a few business peoples, and have some good times up in Choctaw,
Nice.
In Durant, Oklahoma. And what's the catch up with you, Chef Kais?
So coming off an event yesterday, did a private dinner for two. Clients really loved it. They're returning clients, and just really enjoying life right now, man. Having new perspectives on how I do things, but just remaining positive, man, and getting ready for the holiday season, bro. So it's ready to really kick off. So just getting everything in line right now. And what about you, Natasha? Tell us where you coming in right now with your catch-ups on life.
Oh, man. Where do I start?
Fill us in. We gotta some time.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so a week ago, I actually returned from Miami.
Whoop whoop.
Yes. For Latin Billboard Awards Week. So that was awesome. We missed the hurricane, thankfully.
That's a blessing.
So yes, but there are people that did not. So yes, unfortunately. Super busy week. Man. Oh, it was Texas Fashion Week, for those that don't know. It is same time every year. So shout out to Janelli, I don't even know if they're going to see this, and Sage, for putting together an amazing week of fashion shows, and to my BFF and business partner, who is an amazing photographer and videographer, Emotion Arts Media LLC, for covering that. So pictures to come soon.
That's what's up.
Let's see what else. Oh, and then I had an event. I had a campaign event campaigning for liberal royalty.
Yes, yes.
Build on that. Yeah, what is
on your Instagram, you have the all the information, your link and whatnot on how they can contribute towards that.
For sure, link in bio. It is all money raised, so 100% of the proceeds go to Elmo City College scholarships, specifically hospitality and culinary. Yes.
Good job.
So
Good job.
Exactly. Feed the people.
Yes. Feed.
Yes.
But it's for a great cause.
Yeah,
And so whoever raises the most gets crowned king or queen. I, of course, am chasing that crown. But no matter what, it's all for a good cause, and I'm busting my ass.
Damn right.
I'm having one to two big events a month. And shout out to my campaign team. I know you guys are watching right now. See Crystal on here. And Albert. So, yeah. Shout out to you guys.
That's what's up.
Hey, shout out to everyone that plays their role, supports, and helps build. And so I totally forgot. We got to introduce ourselves. I am Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias. I am the guild master of the guild. I help anyone with their needs, small or large, whether it's a business, a project, or an event. I have a full team or a full guild that comes together to support you in whatever your endeavor may be. And then Mr. Old Chef Kais.
Yeah, Chef Kais here from the Chef Kais Experience. We provide a luxurious dining in-home experience, or wherever you would like us to be, we'll be there to give you an extraordinary experience, man. We do weddings, baby showers, business events, luncheons, all types of things. So, whatever you have us do. This weekend, we're doing a party of 100 barbecue style. So we have a vast range of diversity. So definitely reach out if you need some delicious and excellent food and services here. So,
and I just have to shout out because I've had your food and it is like chef's kiss, amazing. You can tell there's love and effort,
lots of love
that goes into that, and
absolutely
it's fantastic.
Yeah,
so highly recommend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, greatly appreciate it.
Also, the merch is fire.
Yes, we're gonna get episodes. Yes. You already said let's make that episode.
Yeah, a whole episode we're gonna dedicate to merchandising, branding, and exactly how you can express yourself through your product and different things of that nature.
100%.
And how about you, Ms. Thunder? What is your official introduction to the world of the Mirepoix?
I do all the things.
Yeah, all the things. All of it.
All of it. If you name it, I've either done it, am doing it, or will do it.
Damn right. All right.
Don't put me in a box.
That's a mic drop right there.
Right.
Mic drop.
If there's something worth doing, I'm gonna do
it. Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's get into this setup.
National Hispanic Heritage Month. Your boy Latin Pride put it all together, help throw everything. Shout out to everyone that helped make it happen. Thank y'all. But I'll start with the drink because I've already been sipping on it. It's a pretty tasty drink.
I was waiting on y'all.
Spicy pineapple margarita. And time waits for no one around these parts.
Cheers to you guys.
Yep. Cheers to you. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers. We gotta get that on the soundboard. Cheers.
We're still developing. As you can see, we have a little bit of some new features. So
thanks.
But give us some insight. So typically I'm the one doing most of the cooking, and Gilberto gets a bottle of wine. We talk about that, but with it being Hispanic Heritage Month, we did want our Hispanic of the show to really feature some things.
Latino.
Well, yes. So they could be both.
Hey, a square can be a rectangle cannot be a square.
Yeah. So,
a Latino can be a Hispanic, but I personally feel that Hispanic is an American. While you are living in Latin America, when I was living in Mexico, I was a Mexican Latino. When I was living in Colombia, I was a Colombian Latino. When I moved to America, got rid of my accent, started learning English, then I became Hispanic, So I still prefer Latino. It's okay. That's my people's word, Hispanic is the English version of it.
Yeah.
You can call me Gilbert, but I prefer Gilberto, but...
Oh, wow.
Why
can't I say it? No, I can't say it. No, I know. I can speak Spanish. I just can't say your name.
I've been known to be a mouthful, but we are here, and the way that I chose to put out and express myself in National Hispanic Heritage Month was for the drink instead of wine. Mind you, there's a lot of good Argentinian wines, there's a lot of good Mexican liquors, the whole 9 yards. My people's drink.
For sure.
But I chose to go margarita, and I just did a little spicy pineapple margarita.
And it's spicy.
I was using El Jimador as the tequila. Shout out them, they're great. For all my bartender friends and all the bartenders watching, it's quite possibly the best well liquor to have. The bottle just fits perfectly. Like, it's designed to fit in a well for you to just pick up, pour. Great price point. Add in a little mezcal, a little bit of orange liqueur, and then, of course, simple syrup, lime juice finishes it out.
It's really easy drink. It's not too sweet. It's really well balanced. And it has that heat, man.
Yeah, hey.
We're going to be talking about how, the spice of life. I equivalent that to Hispanics, man. Spice is a big part of that culture. And just to play this beautiful spicy margarita, man, well played, man.
Well, thank you. I found out that a lot of the peppers in the world, capsaicin, is all derived from the Americas.
Yeah.
But that is the birthplace of the spicy pepper. So,
Interesting.
here we are.
Cool.
And then as far as food goes, I made some empanadas y arepas, as you can see.
Start
Colombia,
grabbing.
Jersey.
Yes.
That's traditional food that I ate while I was living in Colombia. We made some ají sauce to go with it and crema. We don't play shy around these parts.
Yeah, get in there.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, this
up in there.
is how we had to bribe Natasha to come here. I was like, yo, man,
We got good food.
okay, we have food.
Anytime you have food or drinks, I'm there.
Yeah,
Say less.
so
Okay.
And it's that VIP, that Mirepoix experience that we
it
are so
really
very
is.
by. Oh yeah, I definitely got to try
this is
these.
part of my reach.
I've been on a lot of podcasts and nobody's ever made like homemade empanadas.
Oh, well,
Oh yeah, you got to see the whole process. So we definitely met 7:30 Pacific Western time as our start time. It definitely wasn't me spending extra time and love and passion and dedication on these empanadas. That wasn't the case at all. But yeah, here we are, and we're eating some good food. It's just literally, it's comfort food that whenever I was growing up, whenever I was in Colombia, whenever I was in Mexico, this is what we'd be eating. Whether it was abuelita making it, whether it was the sirvientas making it, whoever. It's just always been comfort food in our world, in our existence. And so I made some. I busted some out, Again, shout out Chef Kais, because no one makes me think I'm a better chef than Chef Kais when he'd be gassing me up. We'll be talking about other chefs in the city, and he'll be like, man, go with that, got nothing on you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And you're a real chef, And now he's putting the finishing touches for us, getting us the napkins and the spoons for the sauce. And
gotta provide the Chef Kai's experience for the viewers.
Yeah, that's the Chef Kais experience. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting ready to pour too. But hey, the finishing touches are what's so important. We finished strong, and honestly, I feel like that's what National Hispanic Heritage Month is all about. Because originally, the month started mid-September as a day. It was the day that Mexico celebrated its independence. They said, whatever, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll leave it at that. Or Hispanic Heritage Day. And then it turned into a week because, fun fact, all within a week time, you get a lot of different Independence Days in Latino America from the fun colonizers that were Spain. And then it ends with the whole month.
People.
Because, I'm going to ask you this. Guys, you can throw in your input too, but...
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you for your...
Thanks for allowing me. It's very sweet of you.
Hey, well, look, I'm going to say this. Within my blood, I am a Latino American.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of Spanish colonizer, evil woo, run through my veins, and I take a lot of pride in that. I do view myself as a conquistador in life, that I'm here to conquer, I'm here to push forward, I'm here to help out peoples, I'm here to explore and challenge new adventures. How do you feel about, especially in the current, political climate of the Western Hemisphere's evil, but also without Spain and the Spanish influence, Mexico wouldn't be Mexico, Colombia wouldn't be Colombia, et cetera, et cetera.
I always joke and say, I'm a Mayan princess and you can't tell me shit. Because, my people, according to my DNA, literally half Spain and, half either, Mexico, Native American, Mayan, who nobody can really pinpoint it.
Indigenous.
Yes. I don't know, I'm me. And I don't care, however I identify, I don't feel like I need to sit and explain or have a history lesson with anybody. Don't tell me what I am, don't tell me what I'm not. I will identify however I feel.
Honestly, that's how I feel about the whole, I got into an argument once in LA, of course, it was LA, where someone told me I was being offensive because I said, "Oh yeah, I'm Latino," and they got very upset. Like, "No, you're Latinx." And I said, "No, I'm not Latinx. I'm Latino," and that is, if you're allowed to identify however you want, I'm allowed to identify however I want. I identify as Latino. But that's very well put, though. I am me.
Yeah.
And then however you want to describe me, whatever definition you want to throw upon me, it's me. Infinite words can be used to describe me: beautiful, handsome, smart, elegant.
I've never gotten that so many times though than when I was in Miami. Like, oh, well, what are you? What do you mean? I'm brown.
Really, in Miami?
Oh, swear! Everybody was like, "Oh, what are you? What does it matter?"
Yeah.
And I get there's people from all over the world or from Latin countries. There's Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and of course they're very proud. But I'm not from I grew up in a Spanish country. I didn't grow up in Spain. I grew up in Mexico, so I'm just I'm Hispanic. And I had one lady was like, "No. Where are you?" And I'm like, "What do you mean no?" She was like, "Where are you from?"
No.
Yeah. And I was like, "Well, my DNA goes back to Spain and then Mexico." She's like, "Oh, okay, you're Mexican." And I'm like, "Whatever, lady." Sure.
Yeah.
I'm actually not.
I'm sorry. One more time. What is your full name? Natasha.
Maiden name is Mendez, but married name is Gonzalez.
Congrats on that. Shout out to Mr. Gonzalez. But yeah, I mean, with that. I am not Mexican. I am not Spanish. I am not this. I am not that. I am Natasha Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Very well put.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So, I mean, with that...
these are really good.
Those empanadas, bro. Yeah.
No, that was the... I'm not going to lie, though. Kai saw it. Natasha saw a bit of it. Y'all ever see that meme of... It's like, now I saw it all sped up. That was me. I was sitting there. I was like, all right, I got an hour to do this. It was, I'm not going to say stressful because, stress ain't a thing, but time and energy. But I was having, some fun with it, to say the least. Some fun with it. But empanadas are always good, though. Guys, what's your favorite Latino Hispanic food? You a taco guy, you an empanada guy. I remember you said you're not a fan of doughs.
Yeah, so these are the best empanadas I've ever had, bro. We're going to put that out there. And we talk about this all the time. I'm not a doughy guy because dough is a long way to get to a short place. It's just kind of a utensil to help, eat something else, essentially. And I'm full of flavor. I love flavor, and these empanadas are full of flavor through and through. So shout out to my boy.
For sure.
On doing that. But tacos, man, I kind of gave you a heads up earlier. Hispanic food has really influenced the way that I cook, the way that I eat, man.
Yeah.
And so being from Alabama, I'm ashamed to say, but our Hispanic food in my mind was Taco Bell. Straight up.
Wow. You know what? I think I'm good, actually.
But to that, to that, moving to Texas and trying new things in a different way. Before I moved to Texas, I didn't eat tomatoes. I didn't eat avocado. I didn't really eat onions.
What?
And Mexican food really helped me eat it. Because it's just fantastic, right? And then so that really broadened my horizon. And here I am 10 years later, a chef.
Okay.
And I give that ode to Mexican food.
I have to ask. As a chef now, what's your go-to taco?
Ooh, carne asada with cheese.
Carne asada from where?
My question is, what's
okay? All right, so here's my chef hat.
Okay.
Right here. I go to Rockies, right? Y'all familiar with Rockies?
Yep.
Okay, so I go to Rockies. I get the brisket plate.
Okay.
With carne asada gravy.
Okay.
And then they don't do barbecue brisket. They do Mexican style brisket, which is more like a pot roast. So you get this tender, really fatty, unctuous brisket with that carne asada gravy. It's just, I actually might go there after this. Now that I said it.
After this is 10 p.m. What?
It's 24/7.
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's one of those places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Rockies has a lot more respect now.
Yeah. So that's my go-to taco. What about you?
Honestly, I like the asada a la mexicana.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay,
from where?
loaded.
South side? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, all right, so for our American viewers who don't speak Spanish or who don't understand what she just said, could you translate what?
Sure. So it is beef
Mhm.
with onions, tomato, like diced onions, tomatoes, and depending, people typically put in some kind of pepper, whether it be like jalapeno or serrano or whatever, and then like cilantro.
Wow. I just got hungry.
Man, and I knew I should have made more empanadas. I was sitting there like, man, there's only 3 of us. But I will say, it's
Tripping, bro.
Dude, it just, good food goes such a long way. And okay, so wait, where do you get it from? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I do not remember.
Dang.
Look, but I know it's-
So you just know where it's at.
The food's banging. It's right next to MacArthur High School.
Hey, I used to live in some apartments right across the street from
Okay.
MacArthur.
So there's that little Mexican place next to the pizza place.
Yes.
Okay, that place.
I'm so sorry to say this.
What?
They have shut down.
No. What? No.
I mean, unless I'm thinking of a different place. There's a new barbecue space right next to where you were talking about.
No, we were just there like a month ago.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking the wrong place. This was like 3
Don't
years
do
ago.
that to me.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
know, man.
National
Jesus.
Hispanic Heritage Month.
The crickets started.
Look, I'm going to say this. So, my favorite taco.
Mm-hmm.
I will accept any and all judgments from everyone under the sun.
Don't say potato meat. Please don't say potato meat.
No, bean and cheese.
Okay, that's
Oh, that's a
wait,
yeah,
bean and
bro.
cheese with bacon?
No, literally. Okay, so when I'm feeling bougie, I'll get bean and cheese with sour cream, lettuce, and tomatoes mixed in.
What?
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. The cold of the sour cream with the beans, and it's just,
I can see it.
yeah.
I can see
And then the lettuce gives you a little bit of texture with the
Mm.
tomatoes.
Little
It's
crunch,
real
little
good.
crisp.
Yeah, so that is me feeling bougie, but literally 9 times out of 10, you can ask old Quincy Jones, you can ask old Justin Cruz. Whenever I'm having like a boys' night, I swing by Mama Margie's and I go, all right, give me like 35 bean and
Oh
cheese
my
tacos,
god.
and we're gonna sit up in my room.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be playing video games, drinking, watching whatever the hell's on
I'm just
TV,
thinking about the
and
smell.
eating bean and cheese. Oh no,
The smell.
yeah. Oh no, it is. It's a boys' room.
That's
You know what I
terrible.
mean? But I will say this though, as far as favorite spot goes, Las Palapas.
Oh,
Ah, I love
Oh
Las Palapas.
yes. No.
But
Eddie's Taco House. They're also
It's
my
so
sponsor.
it's so far from us.
no,
No, there's
Palapas
one
are there.
on Ceballos and there's one on Thousand Oaks.
How many of them are there?
2,
Okay, there's 2. There's like 55 Las Palapas.
but
So
it's mediocre.
yeah, but here's the thing: when I first moved to America, when my mom first got her house and I was able to move up here, there was a Las Palapas right down the street. And mind you, back then, my mom had like her favorite server. And then I got into high school and started having my late nights at 24/7. And I had my favorite server. It was the same guy, of course. He's a nice, swell, Spanish-speaking man. Trouble with English, but who cares? We're here for the food. And then he became manager, and now he oversees like the entire like operation. And so like Las Palapas has a special spot in my heart. But I will say, street tacos though, Taquitos West.
Okay. I'm not
Guys,
mad at it.
you been to Taquitos West?
So
Oh, all day, all day.
there's that taco truck that's off of I-10 in Days of Olive. Is it Days of Olive? Yeah. It's kind of like it's in the corner of
It's in that dark
how late
alley.
they open?
yeah. There I want to say to like 2 or 3.
How did
And I don't know the name, but they're posted up, and if anybody lives over there, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But they're like posted up in a vacant lot. It's just it's sketchy as hell. Like it's really like sketchy.
So this is how I know. This is how I judge food trucks. And if you own a food truck, look at me. It's the beans.
Oh,
It's a chado
all
beans.
day.
Oh yeah,
If you give me chado beans and that juice, if I want to drink the juice
Okay.
and it has the huine and the chicharron in it and the cilantro and the tomato, if I can see it and smell it, like done.
All right. So to that, I used to live off of Woodlawn.
Ooh.
Right.
Pretty place.
Yeah. On the way home, my best friend, she was out here for my birthday. We were celebrating all that stuff. On the way home, there was a food truck parked in the corner of, I can't even remember the spot they were parked at, right? Just a magical food truck. We just decided to pull up. I go to the guy, place our order. He's just like, here, mijo. here's a cup of beans. I'm like, I didn't order beans. She's like, no, just
Dude, it's
just. He was like,
You're
just
a
eat the
taco
beans.
truck.
We're cooking your food. I ate the beans, the best beans
yo.
I've ever had in my life. He was like, it was magical. He was just like, poker face.
Yeah.
Just, I know it's good. Here's your food. We'll, talk soon or whatever.
Yeah.
Go home, eat the food. The best food I've ever had from a taco truck. Hands down, dude. I've been looking for this food truck ever since. I cannot find the food truck. I cannot find the guy. I don't know the name.
Yeah.
It's literally like a unicorn, man.
Yeah, like your fairy taco father.
I don't even know if it can even happen.
It might have been a fever dream.
That's literally what it means to be Latino. You know, you go and you change people's life, and you don't care for the recognition. You don't care for any form of anything. You just do it for the sake of doing it, and you change so many lives along the way. I will say this: if anything is puro San Antonio, it's the fact that after 9 p.m., your only options for food are Whataburger and then just all the little Mexican joints scattered all the way around. Everyone has their favorite taco truck, their favorite 24/7 joint, their favorite thing. And to that end, I say to y'all, and then for myself as well, what would you, if we had to choose one thing or one word or one object or one whatever to say, hey, this is what Hispanic heritage is to me? I'll start with you, Kais. What is that one thing?
Can you do the Hispanics first and then come to me?
Oh, okay. All right. Natasha.
Ladies first.
You right. I'm sorry. Sorry, ancestors. Ladies first.
Cultura.
Damn right.
Like,
damn.
That's it. Like,
right.
we have it in droves.
And
it's
Wait, what did you say?
Cultura.
And what does
culture.
That mean?
Like,
yeah.
We got it. Like we got the music, we got the food, we got the vibe, like the ambiance, the language,
everything,
the men, the women, quien sabe qué, like we got it.
The
we
dance and the party.
That's dope. Yeah.
I do love seeing all the memes where it's just everyone saying like, oh, when you end up at a Hispanic party and it's like 5 days later, you're still going, you're damn right.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
Party. All right, and to the sense of cultura, there was Bad Bunny, the number one by far, bar none, has made the most dollars from live performances. And that's above everything. It doesn't matter if it's
he's relatively new. I was watching some interviews on him. I think he's like 5 years.
Yeah, dude.
Like 5 years ago, he was a server. Yeah, like 5 years ago, he was a server or something like that, or a store clerk. Or
last time he came here, he was at the AT&T Center and didn't even sell half the tickets.
What?
This time, 55,000 people.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like this most recent time that he was here.
No, last time.
Previous.
Yeah, people had access to him. They were taking selfies with him.
Man, and that was the whole thing too. I can't tell you like 3 different of my clients that are all in the game of Mexican food, tortas, enchiladas, the whole 9 yards. They're telling me, and they're telling me like, hey, I wasn't allowed to take pictures. I wasn't allowed to publicly post it.
Right.
But, El Bad Bunny came by and ate my food. I got to chat with him and he really, supported it. And to me, that is la cultura, is that we do. As much as we will, don't get me wrong, el chisme it goes a long way, but that was one of the things I learned growing up is, look, we're gonna talk shit behind your back. Or I'm sorry, we're gonna talk shit to your face.
Yes.
But behind your back and everyone else, we're gonna say you're the greatest one ever. Like growing up, I can't remember how many times my mom was like, oh, you're the worst kid ever. I hate you. Here's 1,000 nalgadas, like you have messed up royally. And then we'd go out with her family or with friends or whatever it might be. She'd be like, he's the best son ever. Literally the best son ever.
Wow.
And that is a big part of the cultura to me is the music, the support, the community. Yeah. And like, it's crazy that I can only really compare this to, LA, New York City. Every major city has a little China and they have a little Mexico. And those are the 2 biggest spots for that culture to grow, whether it be music or food or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And to that extent, to answer that question, what to me is Latino more than anything else? You said cultura, I say orgullo, the pride of being Latino, the pride of being Hispanic, the pride of everything you do. Like, all my friends say it all the time. You know how they have all those quiz, like, which 7 deadly sin are you? Mine is always pride. And that is every Hispanic I know, we're always, whether it's taking pride in ourselves, pride in our family members, pride in our friends, or whatever it might be, we just got so much pride.
Yeah.
And
No,
to
that's
me,
just you, bro. That's you.
That's just me.
Yeah, let's get Berto.
I mean, I'm proud too. I don't think I'm on your level, but I'm very proud.
All right, so there's levels to this.
Okay, so what's your word?
Family, yo. When I think of Hispanics, I think of family. So I'm actually dating a Hispanic. My girlfriend is Mexican, and one thing that I always notice is how deeply rooted family is for them. I mean, like, her grandma cooks, and she'll go to the house every Sunday. Grandma cooks. Everybody goes to the house every Sunday. You know, everybody's involved with birthdays and births and all. Like my family, you know, oh, you had a kid, cool, congratulations.
Yeah.
There's no parties, there's no dinners, no like, and you know, and much respect to my family, I love my family, but I just see that family is such a huge aspect. And honestly, man, there's a proverb that I always think about is if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I respect that a lot about Hispanic and Mexican culture is that, man, they are in that thing together, and they are going hard for each other and really moving the needle together. You think about a city like San Antonio, it's like the 7th largest city in the United States.
Oh yeah,
with a population of 60+% Hispanics, and growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's rapidly growing, and I think it's because of that population of Hispanics just really like pushing and just that family environment. I really believe that for me, that is the one word that I will relate to Hispanics, man.
No, it's family all day, and then there's family in so many different ways, and it's, you know, to start pivoting it's hard to see your family argue. So right now we have our fun old St. Mary's Strip, a collection of businesses doing their thing. And there's some neighborhoods right there, you know, like I used to know a chef who literally lived right across the street from Brass Monkey. And he had a wife, he had some kids coming along, and then they had to move out of there. But right now, there's that whole drama. I think they're voting on it later this week, maybe next week, of the parking, whether to allow the public to park out on the street. Oh, yes, please. And
hey, don't forget you got to drive after this, dog.
That's Look, there was one time I was in El Paso, and my friend's grandfather lives there, and he was going to drive me to the Amtrak, the train station, so I could get my way to Phoenix for college. And I remember we started the morning with me and him taking tequila shots, and he drank a big old glass of tequila, and he took 3 more tequila shots, and then he took me to the Amtrak station.
Oh.
But I'm going to say this, though. In terms of that St. Mary's drama, where do we all stand? They have 2 sides, right? They have the businesses that are saying, hey, you've had us under construction for 3+ years.
Yeah.
We've created a truly unique culture free of gentrification. Like, it's really funny to see, you know, Austin, they got gentrified. Dallas is getting gentrified. Live, laugh, love is all over the place. San Antonio, we got Lucha Mass. We got privately owned by people who grew up in this city.
Yeah.
And like, we are one of the few places that are actively fighting against this gentrification or embracing it in a way that allows us to shine.
I feel like this is a pageant question.
Yeah, it's totally a pageant question. Where do you stand?
Yeah, River Royalty, where you at?
Yes, I would just like world.
For real, though. Right?
Why can't we all just
Hey.
let's see. Real answer. I hate like corporate greed, or city officials that are hundreds of thousands of dollars in like their salary like every year, but like don't want to give back to the city. Stop that shit. For the people that have been busting their asses for years to keep their businesses alive with construction, with, you know, bullshit.
COVID.
All of it. They literally put blood, sweat, and tears into their business. Like, let them do what they want to do. Like, as long as they meet, whatever criteria, whatever, and pay their taxes, like, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Why not?
The
Yeah.
beauty of Texas.
Yeah, I feel like, you kind of know what you're getting to when you live in a certain environment, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the pros of being so close to downtown is you get the benefits of being close to downtown, but you also get the cons of being downtown. And maybe if we could find a solution, maybe develop more like parking garages in that area. You got any vacant spaces, just bulldoze it down and build, a few levels for people to be able to just park in a spot,
I think people, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I think people will figure it out. I think what we need is more local businesses.
Yeah.
We need to keep the income within our city.
Yeah.
All day. And that is the biggest truth right there is if we allow our neighbor to start their own business and start their own restaurant or start their own bar or club or whatever it might be and create that for us, as I mentioned, we're fighting against gentrification, and that's why. And it really does, at least to me, feel that this, hey, no street side parking after 7 p.m. every week is really doing more damage than good in the regards of keeping it local and keeping it within the city. Because at the end of the day, just like you mentioned, guys, you live where you're welcome, where you want to be, like you understand where you are, and to sit there and live across the street from Brass Monkey and sit there and be like, oh, well, people parked in front of my house and peed and someone threw up on my rose bush. Yeah, bro, you live across the street from one of the biggest clubs in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Like, what? No, I'm sorry. Not so much just what are you expecting? Yeah, we should support you too, the same way we support the business owners, help you move out if you don't want to. But man, right now, with the way the housing economy is, you put that house up for sale, you're going to get $1 bazillion.
Yes. Yep.
And you can move to a quiet neighborhood peacefully.
Hey, we live in a quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, we are out in the boonies.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
But, we're...
I saw cows. I swear to God, I saw cows on the side of the road.
She's just trying to call us fat, guys.
She's trying to call you fat, bro.
I'm not calling anybody fat.
I'm working on my figure, all right? So I only ate 2 empanadas. So, but yeah, man, definitely want to see growth for the small businesses. We want people to be happy both ways, but, it's a business.
Yeah.
And people have to park.
And we should be allowed to.
Yeah.
Like, when I go down to the Strip, man, if you tell me I have to find a parking garage, pay $25 to get in there, go up to the 6th floor.
But the Strip, though, I think I'd rather pay $25 and know that I'm going to park here. You've been to the Strip lately, bro? You literally got to park like 3 blocks away from the club anyways.
If I'm going to the Strip, I'm Ubering.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and you're going to spend $50 on an Uber.
I feel like it's part of the experience. To park far away, have to do that walk, like, you boys like, yeah, dude, tonight's gonna be the night. Woo! And we get in that little 5-10 minute walk in. And now, mind you, I did used to live in a college city, Tempe, Arizona State. So I'm so used to just having to walk those 15-20 minutes to the club. More than most likely, it's usually like 5 to 10 minutes. We're never walking miles there. But like, to me, that's part of it. That's part of the time. I
mean, that's all cool and all, but walking back.
No, here's my thing. Do that in heels.
Oh, you gotta beat. You Trump.
I mean, technically, my dress shoes have half-inch heels on them.
Lord.
Half-inch heels.
Try 4 to 6 inches.
Dang.
Yeah.
No,
and being all cute and then not get sweaty, keep your hair like perfectly. No, like drop me off at the front door. Thank you.
So, half-inch heels ain't much, right? Is what you're saying. But 4 to 6 inches is like a big number.
You want to try some?
Oh, that's I want to see. That I want to see.
I'm be looking like a newborn deer. Yeah. I ain't got those coordinated muscles.
Yeah.
Because that takes. I'll say it, my half-inch heels, that's enough. I'm getting home like, oh, my feet hurt. It was half an inch. And then my girl getting home, taking off the 6-inch stilettos, just, Oh, those hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is nothing. We were only out 6 hours. It's
Not my girl. That hurts. That hurts her too. So you ready to take those shoes off, you know? So
Speaking of others, I want to give a special shout out to Christy Camargo, who complimented the margaritas. Thank you, Christy.
there you go.
Crystal, that's my girl.
She said margaritas for the win. And she's not wrong.
She's not. Crystal, April, Jeremy, Eric, Albert, they're like all, well, Albert's my husband, but everybody else, they're my kids.
Shout out to Albert.
Yes. If he's watching still.
Are
Are the kids asleep if you're watching? Okay, dude, like somebody wants to see you in heels.
Who the hell? Oh, God. No.
I think we should
It
do
ain't
it.
happening.
We're doing it.
You know what? Look, I'm going to say this. If we hit over 1,500 subscribers,
Oh wow.
we will have a heels episode.
Oh
We
my
will.
God.
And
Tell
I
a
will put on
friend
the
to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Please let me see that family.
1,500 subscribers
All your family members.
on YouTube.
Because I would love to see that.
I would too.
I mean, hey, girl, you got the platform. So I'm so sorry. I still have so many questions. What is Riverwalk royalty? Mind you, I was a river rat. I spent like 6 years working on the river, downtown San Antonio. What is Riverwalk royalty? How does one participate?
Are you still about that?
No, girl, I'm in the hill country now. Whew. I'm sipping fine wine. I'm doing events.
Yeah, so we're Rock Royalty. So it actually started out as Mud Queen and Mud King because once a year they drain the river.
Yeah.
And so people would just jump in there and get all muddy. So then it became a thing.
Okay.
Of course, they don't let people in there now because we can't act right. And I say we because that's including me.
Hey, we party. We
Yeah.
just talked about that.
Yeah.
We party.
So now what it is it used to be it's
Sorry,
you need
I
some
just-
sauce.
Oh, I got it right here. I got the idea
You've
right
been
here.
holding,
Sorry, hey,
you've been holding out.
I know.
look, if Gilbert does anything on this show, it's eat. You can go back on any of the episodes. I like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, okay, so now it is actually, so Riverwalk is actually paired with Visit San Antonio. And so now the people that are campaigning are actually helping raise money for scholarships, as mentioned earlier. So again, for the people maybe that weren't listening and are listening now, it is for Alamo City College scholarships, specifically culinary and hospitality. And so that's something I can stand behind as a full-time
Okay.
student who also needs scholarships.
Preach.
Yes.
we all need scholarships.
Out here in the street.
And then we like to eat as well.
For sure.
Yeah, shout out to the culinary.
So how does one you said you vote by donating, right? So if I wanted you to be the queen of the river, I would have to donate where?
So the link is in my bio.
Okay.
That'll take you straight to, it literally pops up. And you can, I think it's at $1, $5, $10, all the way up to however much you want to give me. So the more you would like to give me, the better.
Damn right. And not only is it a vote for an amazing human being, but again, it supports good things and good peoples. And if anyone needs love and support in this beautiful, wonderful city, it's our service industry.
For sure.
Everyone talks about Austin is the best restaurant. Bro, San Antonio has the best chefs. We just don't all
For
embrace each
sure.
other. We don't help each other out the same way Austin does or Houston or Dallas do. So that is definitely a two birds, one stone. And do you have a fundraiser coming up soon? Are you in the planning works for it, or?
I do. I have a very big one, November
Ooh.
6th. Yes. And it is.
Best month is November.
It
We
is,
all know this.
'cause you're a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that obvious?
Coin that. You have a probably Leo rising.
Yeah. How do you know? This girl over here performing ritual. She's like, it's the full moon. I know it. Yes, I am a Leo rising,
Yeah.
a Scorpio sun,
Yeah.
and I think I'm Libra moon.
Yeah.
Is the last time I checked.
All of that makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet you like an
Great
hour.
person. Yeah, like I said, I'm true to my own self.
Okay, what was it?
We're
yes,
talking about
okay.
where to donate.
November 6th. No, November 6th is my biggest event of the entire year. It is a
Hell
Dia de los Muertos
Ooh.
themed event.
Ooh.
It is a red carpet black tie.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and
Hey.
so it is a full traditional Mexican dinner by Eddie's Taco House.
Shout out to Eddie's.
Yes, shout out Eddie's. We are going to have 5 drag queens. I have Mariachi Nuevo Estilo. They actually are Canelo's mariachi group.
Oh,
And
wow.
so
Okay.
they'll be there. I have Danza Vida dancers. I have Rizzo Torres, who actually just won an award by Bad Bunny. He just awarded her $25,000. And so she will be performing. DJ,
Oh,
dance, drinks. all
And
of
where's
that.
this going to be?
It is actually going to be at the bottom.
Nice.
I'm taking over the ballroom.
Do I gotta buy tickets? Can I
Yes.
just show up? Okay,
Nope.
where do I get tickets? Because I want to go.
Again, link in bio.
Okay.
But tickets are currently $75. They will be going up though. to
Damn, I was about to say 75
Yeah.
to get all that.
all of it. All of it.
Okay.
Now you can buy a table too. I have VIP tables.
We have to get a Mirepoix table.
VIP
All
tables.
day.
VIP tables include a bottle of alcohol,
Oh.
and the higher you get, it includes a whole bunch of different perks.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Dang, all right. Mirepoix table coming to that event because look,
Hey.
any excuse I can provide for the peoples of this earth to see me in a suit and tie.
You're such a Leo.
Oh.
Ugh.
Look, I will bless it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That sounds a lot of fun. I'm gonna go get even if it's just GA, even if the tables are all sold out, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have me that fun.
I'm not even gonna lie. I will be very, very, very honest. I have sold 4 tickets.
Oh, okay, then we
So
go.
we need to
Yeah.
push it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
push it
look,
to the limit.
Mirepoix gonna have a table out there.
I would love to have 250. That would be like a miracle.
So one thing I know about
Like,
San Antonio,
we're still a month away.
No,
like-
we're like 3 weeks
yeah,
away.
San Antonio is a slow kind of.
Get it together.
Yeah, you'll probably sell it like the day of
Mhm.
the 250, but they will be there. They will be there.
I'm
so
freaking out, y'all.
no, you good. You good. You got this.
We got this, yeah.
100%.
You now have the support of the Mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Yeah.
Isn't that a fun word to say?
It is.
Mirepoix.
Yeah, so my girl April, who's on my campaign team, she's also a Scorpio.
Yeah, you're damn right. Scorpios rule. Shout out to April Rodriguez.
Yo.
She gets it. She knows. Scorpios just have that sting that you need in life. You know, it's a spice of life.
The spice. It's hitting.
Hey, the margaritas be good. Not like so that original batch I made for us, the
Mhm.
shaken cocktail, not the batch cocktail. That had like 3.5 ounces of tequila in it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so
Yeah,
stop drinking.
Yeah, be careful.
No, honestly, I love Scorpios.
Yeah,
I do.
I know everybody does. They try to act like they don't, but the number one most talked about zodiac sign is always Scorpio.
That's not
Gemini.
Definitely Leo and
It's
Gemini.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gemini be flip flopping,
Mm.
2 face 7 asses.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Not you, not you,
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah, exception to the rule.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones.
Yeah, TJ. Shout out to my boy Chef TJ, also a Gemini.
Oh, okay. No, I love TJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know any Geminis. I'm talking shit. That's just what they're known for.
You know,
the flip flopping.
Yeah. Nah, we just have multiple personalities. We're a little spicy too, and we can also be sweet.
Oh,
Just
okay.
got the-
Okay.
When we're talking about spice, one of my friends and I, I am a single man, right? And a lot of the women I tend to vibe with a lot more often than not are crystals, energy observing, full moon charged women. And what that ends up always happening is I introduce myself. I'm like, oh, hey, pleasure to meet you. I'm a little wild. I'm like, oh, when's your birthday? I'm like, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. And then instantly I become like, oh, Scorpio. I'm not even going to waste my time. And that's like space racism, bro. Just because I got a little star sign, I'm a lower class person, or I'm this or
Space
that.
racism?
That's space racism.
Jesus. Spacism?
Spacism.
Hmm.
You
They just
space
developed a
stuff.
whole word on this episode.
Dude, but they really are though.
Well, you heard how they talk about Geminis,
Yeah,
so
But April says that we are the chancla of the zodiac.
Because we do slap a lot of behinds. She's Scorpios are definitely the chancla of the zodiac.
I told April, and she told me she's Scorpio. I was like, you're great. That's what you are.
oh wow,
That's
We
true.
it's
we're
spicy. It's spicier, yo.
we're a water sign. We have a lot of deep emotions, but we also sexy, we're mysterious. We don't lay it all on the table. Scorpio's best sign. You heard it here first, mixtape. Scorpios are the best
It's
sign.
not true.
I don't know. My mom's a Scorpio, and I just don't want to think of her that way. She's a God-fearing woman.
Mm.
She's an amazing woman. She's a Scorpio. There's a lot of layers to us. We complex.
I'm gonna have to fight this and say that Capricorn is the absolute best.
My father's a Capricorn.
Yes.
My mother's a Scorpio. My father's a Capricorn.
They go very, very well together.
They do.
My husband's a Virgo. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like as friends or as whatever,
you know,
like, they go well together.
yeah,
No, but Virgos and Capricorns, like as far as like marriage and like being together, like forever, they're the best.
I think Geminis could probably be with anybody, but
Cassie's a Pisces?
no, she is definitely a Cancer.
That's a Cancer.
Oh, that's a Cancer. Sorry. I thought I saw Twin Fish.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to my girl. Hey, baby. Welcome.
Cancers are emotional.
Oh, tell me. Oh, wait.
Not in a bad
Welcome
way.
to the show.
It's not a bad way.
Having emotions is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Water signs, we are plagued by it, and Pisces, I will say, is definitely the most open about.
Cancer.
I have emotions.
Yeah.
Cancer is definitely right up there, and then somehow Scorpio gets lumped in as a water sign. We're over here like, we do not have emotions.
It's true.
You will never know our emotions. And then our best friends just get flooded with, oh my God, let me tell you this. Oh my God. Hey, Quincy, real quick. I know you're 8 hours away in Germany because you're in the Space Force.
Yeah.
Shout out Quincy MF Jones. He's in the Space Force in Germany. But like, I'll sit there and I'll take his whole year off. But no one else on this earth will ever know I feel any form of emotion.
Yep. Yeah.
That's me, though. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're a girl. She literally said, Kai is definitely the opposite of me. It's fine, crying emoji.
Aww.
I mean, we balance each other with a yin yang.
For sure. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we work.
Yeah.
We make this work.
So I'm sorry, Natasha, what sign are you? You said you're a Capricorn?
Yes.
And your husband is a Virgo.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. He just had a birthday last month.
Yo, I want to say that my pops is like, he's a
the
people's
best.
person. He's the best. He really is. And he's a community guy.
Yep.
Out pretty much like saving everybody's lives, putting out fires and all types of things. But I can see that both of y'all are Capricorns.
But he's a workhorse too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
Can't have both sides.
mayor on speed dial.
Yep.
He's like Captain Mayor. What's the Powerpuff Girls? The mayor.
He was the mayor.
That's my pops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pops is the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what you should be. You should be the mayor.
Oh.
Yeah. What's God, I feel so rude. Mayor Nirenberg.
Ron Nuremberg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The few times I've met him has been just like very political, where he's like very, hello there, pleasure to meet everyone. His wife is really nice though.
Yeah, I heard she was amazing.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
He's nice too.
Yeah.
Every time I met him, it's just been at like public outings, him coming out to support an event I'm putting on or anything like that. So it's always been that political, hello there, so I've been able to get a good read. But I will say this, Natasha Gonzalez for mayor.
Oh, no.
You got my vote.
Yep.
Nope.
Guys, we can do it. If we all vote her in, she is legally obligated to be our
Make San
mayor.
Antonio
Please
great
don't do
again.
that. Please don't do that. I hate politics. I have a lot of skeletons in my closet that don't need to see the light.
Hey, don't they?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't have the money to pay somebody to get rid of them, so don't.
Hey, that's what you have the Mirepoix for.
Mm.
We buried some hatchets, hide some skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We do it all. I told you, the Guild is a one-stop shop. No matter how big or small your vision may be, we'll help bring it to life. We got a vast collection of people to make this happen.
Mm.
We'll bury those skeletons.
Okay, so you're gonna be my campaign manager.
Oh, I mean, if I could have the honor, hell yeah. Before I started my own business, I was director of operations for a little local restaurant group ran by a wonderful husband-wife team duo. And one of the things that I kept trying to push them into was, hey, get into politics.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have the money, you have the outreach, you have the mission statement, you have the everything you need. And trust me, I'll make y'all look good. Like, it's what I do best. I provide that experience. I do my magic. Let me do it. Let me get y'all into politics. And of course, while I was there, they're like, no, we'll never get that. And then as soon as I leave, they start reaching out to me and they're like, so how can we get into politics again?
Oh my God.
And they're sitting there trying to do all the different outreaches, trying to get involved in all the different ways. But it is definitely like, if you can be involved in politics, I do understand how annoying it feels with both sides being polarized and it's always an argument and a battle. But if you can lend your voice, if you can be a part of it, of reason, of whatever decision you want to be made, why not? Why not? Like the other day, Kais and I were both at this business owners meeting party thing, and we got to meet a lady running for judge. And at the time, I was very like, yeah, I met someone running for judge. But now looking back, and I'm like, oh my god, like that is a place and a person and a thing that I can sit there and talk to and say, hey, you're about to make some decisions on how San Antonio operates.
What's the name?
I have to look it up on Instagram. It was, I think she was for District 3, something like that. Honestly, if I told you, I remember this like a month and a half ago. But yeah, no, honestly, for anyone watching at home, for us sitting here, voting is super important. I think this is the last week to register to vote in Texas.
Right.
So please do so. Everyone watching.
We need to get Abbott out. That's it. I'm done.
Oh, Abbott. I heard Avid, and I was like, Avid? Like the program that fights against drugs in schools? No, Abbott, yeah, he's something to say the least. I do like that he watches our state fall apart while enjoying vacations. That's always a nice feeling.
Him and Teddy.
Yep. I remember when that snowpocalypse happened, and I was sitting there having to work 24/7 days and get everything rolling. And I'm sitting there and I read that, oh, this man's on vacation. I'm like, I can't even hate. If I had the money, if I had that power, damn right, I'd leave this state too. But
no, you're here to serve your people.
That's why you should be mayor. She's already talking about.
My husband said, let her be queen first.
Hey,
no.
Oh, that would be interesting. A shift.
Yeah, there was
queen to mayor.
I mean, I'm gonna say this.
You see it, right?
Way back in the 1900s, pre-depression, pre-prohibition. Like 1908, when California was first being built and starting up, there's a dude, I believe his name was Edward Norton, but he was a crazy man, suffered from schizophrenia and all sorts of other mental illnesses. However, though,
he was mentally ill.
Yeah, he proclaimed himself as the Emperor of New Mexico. Or no, I'm sorry, the Emperor of California / Protector of Mexico.
Sure.
And he went around, he printed his own money. And the city of San Francisco was just like, all right, yeah, we'll take this guy's money. It's fine. Like they showed that level of support, compassion, understanding to him and his thing. But now he's got a Wikipedia page over 100 years later about him being the protector of Mexico and Emperor of California with his own currency, and just the city just let it happen. They're just like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, you do your thing, man. So if you want to be queen, I don't see a world where we don't vote you as queen of San Antonio, queen of Texas.
Oh.
In high school, I was the emperor of my high school. I was a little too scared to run for class president. So instead, I just had everyone write me in as emperor, and it became a big meme and became a big thing. And I was officially recognized as the emperor of Communications Arts High School, class of 2011.
So I've actually been class president or some kind of president since I can remember. Yeah.
I'm for president.
No, I'm currently on at least 4 different committees as a representative at the school that I'm at, my doctorate program. So,
how do you do it all?
Going for your doctorate?
Yes.
Hell yeah! Big ups for that. Hold on.
In addition to
oh my god,
being a wife,
but
your mother, you have Nortino 210. You're involved in, everything. I'm on Instagram and I see you there. How do you balance it all? Like what's the secret? Like what's the sauce? What's the sauce?
The sauce. Support. Red Bull.
Yeah.
Spirituality. So I'm both religious and spiritual.
Yeah.
So between God and crystals. That's just me. I do what I do.
No, in less than an hour, I know you're rising. I know your sun. I know.
You didn't have to tell me anything. I do.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's dope.
Yeah, it's but definitely the support. Like I was saying, my husband and I barely see each other. We barely talk. We high five each other all the time. Like, all right, cool. See you later. Honestly, I can say right now, I have no idea what's going on in his business. And it's not intentional. It's just because we just haven't had the time to sit and talk. And it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. like
building empires.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's about building
Exactly.
empires.
all day. I will say this: it is definitely. I mean, however you and your husband choose to interpret is
Yeah.
But I will say this from the outsider perspective. Of course, you don't know what's going on because you're building your empire, and of course, you don't know what's going on because he's building his empire,
Right.
and that's what it looks like when you are, you know. Tyler, the Creator, released that new album, Call Me If You Get Lost, however long ago. And there was an interview once where he explained, like, look, I don't mean call me if you get lost, like if you need directions or like if you are physically lost in the forest. He goes, when I want you to call me is when you are lost in your work, when you are so deeply committed to what you're creating, what you're doing, what your passion is, that you literally cannot fathom or exist in another realm, and you are literally lost within that empire you're building. And to that end, having that support system, as I build my empire and I'm getting it going, man, I wish I had someone that I could go to. It doesn't have to be every day, man. Even if it was just once a month that I could sit there and be like, hold on, hey, look. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, because it is like, you work 7 days a week. Guys, I know you work 7 days a week. I work 7 days a week, open to close, morning, sun up to sundown. And there are times where you just need to have that person or that support system just go, and just throw it all out there. So to have someone that understands that and isn't so expecting of your time and energy to say, I'm trying to do my thing, where are you? That is special. Shout out Tyler. Okay.
See, and then he's here. She's also influencer of the year.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
She over here humbling.
Crazy, yo. Like, and then she has enough time to come visit us at the Mirepoix.
Yeah.
Yo. Like,
No, but you.
To support the community.
that's amazing.
But my thing is too, like people make time for what they want, and I know it's like this thing on TikTok, like if he wanted to, he would. But that's just in general. If they wanted to, they would.
Yeah,
for sure.
all
So
day.
for somebody that's like, I'm sorry, I'm too busy, or like, what do you do again? Like, you're not paying attention. And that's fine because you don't have to pay attention. But for one person that's not paying attention, there's 20 people that are. So miss me with that shit. If you want to support me, support me. If you don't, don't. I'll love you from afar. All right.
That's dope.
How do you have like a schedule at home? You got a calendar. What is your secrets to keeping all that? You know, because it's a juggling act. You know, you said you have what, 4 different businesses rolling, not even including your school and wife and motherhood.
And a campaign.
And everything. How
I got anxiety just like,
yeah. I was over here stressing about, oh my God, I gotta make these something. And she's over here like, I got 55 things. What's your key? You got a calendar? You got a schedule? You got someone that helps you with your schedule?
Oh, I wish if somebody would like to be a help.
My girl April, Scorpios rules. Show her what Scorpios can do with the calendar.
Yeah. No, honestly, like my husband and I share a calendar. And so anytime I add something or he adds something, we know, like, we just look at it. Before we even talk to each other, we just look at the calendar, like, okay, he's busy or I'm busy or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Dude, that modern technology, Gmail, I'm assuming Google Calendar.
Yeah.
Can I just know what kind of crystals you're using?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I need some insight because, man, I'm not doing enough.
No.
I feel like every time I talk to you, I feel that way about myself.
No.
Yes,
Those are the
absolutely.
people that you need to keep around you, though.
Mhm.
The ones that can challenge your own worldview in the sense of bringing
so
yourself
much
to a higher
respect.
level.
So much respect.
Thank you.
Hey, really quick on the talk of crystals and all that, shout out Smoky Souls Gems on Instagram. They're a small, locally here in San Antonio, privately owned company. They operate out of their house.
Nice.
Literally, every time I go there, they have their living room, wall-to-wall shelves with all their products. They are wonderful and amazing people as well. And just talking about crystals, they go all in. They have all the healing tools, you know, like the chakra bowls, all the crystals you ever want. And they do these really fun live sales where they'll have like guest stars, they'll have people operating and working while they're doing it, and they do all their sales through Instagram Live.
Nice.
Which is like one of the craziest things I've ever seen. But yeah, shout out to them in terms of crystals. If anyone's watching, y'all are you know, you understand the energy of the world.
Crystals.
Oh, I totally forgot too. So I'm the director of video operations for Love Casa Texas newspaper.
I'm sorry, could you got real Hispanic on
Yeah, okay,
What
I'm the-
newspaper?
Director of video operations for La Prensa, Texas.
La Prensa? Hey, so when I needed to get a TABC for one of my restaurants a few years ago, La Prensa is who I use, because to get your TABC, you have to publish a letter in a locally owned newspaper to let the city know that I will be serving alcohol if you will allow me. And La Prensa was one I used. They had the best deals.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 4 years ago, but yeah.
For like a license? Or
So
for...
they didn't give me the license. What it is
No, I know. I'm TABC certified, but...
Yeah, so when you apply to get your TABC as a business,
Got it.
One of the things you have to do is let the community know, quote unquote. And the way you have to do that is through a locally owned newspaper. If your local community or county doesn't own a newspaper, you can use the nearest largest metropolitan area. So like in the Hill Country, you can just use San Antonio. But I was in San Antonio and I was shopping around. The XA Express was like, yeah, we can do it, but it's like $2,000.
Yeah.
But La Prensa, they did it for like $115. So for any business owners out there, I know y'all watch the Mirepoix because you love our business insight. If you need your TABC letter of notice, La Prensa does it for $115 as of 4 years ago.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, yeah. So shout out to La Prensa. Shout out what do they go digital yet? Like is that what you're doing with the video, director of video?
Yeah, so they 2 years ago, actually, November will be 2 years.
Dude, November the best month.
Oh my God, yeah, next month, Jesus. Okay, so they saw that we were doing street interviews, and nobody was doing that. And nobody is doing
with that. We outside.
No way, we stay way on the streets. Yeah. So they actually found a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, Roy. You know Roy.
Roy's our boy.
Yeah, yeah. And so he was like, "Hey, this newspaper reached out to me, and I think they want to work with me, but I'm not going to work with them unless they work with all of us."
Yeah, dude. That's feeding the fucking community.
And that's what he did. He made sure. You're scared. Okay.
Oh, I just didn't know if anything that was the opening. Yeah, so they reached out to Roy. And
they reached out to him, and so yeah, so he was like, no, like either take all of them or don't take any of us. And there was me, him, and then 2 others, and they took us along. And so 2 have dropped off. They do their own thing now. Me and Roy are still part of it. So it's easy, but
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And I know it's National Hispanic Heritage Month, but shout outs to the rapper Toby Wigwe. In one of his songs, he says, Big Daddy Energy speaking, if my wife and my kids can't come to the show, I'm leaving. And I think that is one like that line specifically was like one of those like, you're damn right. I'm in control of the opportunities I take. And I'm in control of what I do. And just like Roy's our boy did, if that is one of the things, if I can't have it the way I want it, then I ain't taking it. It ain't for me, and if my wife and kids can't come, then I'm not doing this show. I'm not doing this thing. If you're not bringing my whole squad on, I'm not doing it. I'm not taking it on. So,
right,
man, that is dude, shout outs Roy's our boy, and anyone else that does put community first over everything and truly lives it. Because I really do feel that San Antonio has a really bad habit of wanting to put the community first and wanting to see that shine. But then when it comes time to not showing that support.
That's literally my tagline for my campaign. It's community over everything.
Hell yeah. COE.
Yeah.
Better together.
As we wrap this up, one more time, who are you? What is your Instagram handle? Where is
the mayor? The mayor San Antonio.
Natasha Gonzalez. And it is Northfield 4 Riverwalk Royalty on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Bam. And I will say this, the @ is in the link below. So please do go to it. Please go to the Instagram and help show that the Mirepoix supports. We'll all buy tickets November 6th, link in bio, right?
Yes.
At the bottom.
Please.
Is it, are they still allowing 18 up like the bottom always does? Is it 21 only?
This event is 21 up.
Okay, boom. Even better. The kids, you don't even got to deal with them. It ain't going to be a juice bar tonight. Go out there. The Mirepoix most likely going to have a table out there. We'll make something happen. November 6th?
Yes, November 6th.
November 6th at the bottom. Hell yeah.
We really need to plan that out, man.
Yeah. Go ahead and share. We will. Tune in next episode. We'll have that plan. We'll invite people to join us. So we have Natasha sign off. And November 6th, link in bio. Check down below to find that at. Chef Kais, ring us out.
Yeah, just learn so much I am very grateful for my Hispanic brothers and sisters. We all have something to contribute to this world, and I wouldn't be who I am today without Hispanic influences. So, make sure you love everybody, you respect everybody. There's something that you can gain and give to all people, man. So make sure that you're giving as much as you're receiving. So that's all I got to say on that.
Man, that was beautiful.
Yes.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
Grabbing
If anyone knows Latinos, we compete over everything. So this was
He's about to sing a song.
Oh my God.
Gilberto Casimiro Valdez Arias with the Mirepoix. Thank you for joining. We'll see you soon. Stay lovely, everybody. Check us out November 6th. Please grab a table with us. Hang out with us.
Please, absolutely.
Norteño for Riverwalk Royalty. Support the city. Support good people. Support the industry.
Yeah.
And that's been the Mirepoix.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh,
There it goes.
yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for joining us.
Feliz Navidad.
Prospero año feliz.
That was beautiful.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Karaoke, I pop off on Juanes. Dude, those are my songs.